Hello and welcome to episode 59, Catherine's Low Income Prepping and Survival. Today we're going to start out with Walmart. So, Walmart, as usual, has continued to raise their prices. I went on the 7th and went shopping, and the prices were up sort of a little on the high side. Um, it just seems to keep going up and going up. Eggs are down though. Eggs are at $1.28. Of course, you can go to Aldi's and get them for 89 cents. But Aldi's just doesn't have enough of a selection for me. So I like to shop at Walmart for those things, especially for food. They have more of a selection. Now, they don't have everything. I go to Ingles too, usually around the 11th. And I go and I buy our second batch of food. Hold on a second. I'm sorry about that. I got allergies, I guess. Doing a little work around here today, putting stuff away, straightening up stuff. You can see I got some train stuff back here. I'm selling the train stuff. I got the Halloween Lion Sheep train, and I got the Pennsylvania Keystone, and then I got the Lionel lines. I had to switch out one of the cars though because the Lionel lines the one car got damaged. If anyone wants to be in the trains, you let me know if you want to work out a deal for them. But they're almost in perfect shape, just so you know. And everything comes with them, the batteries, the power, and everything. But getting back to survival and, you know, prepping stuff, um, I went out and I got a few things for the house and also did the food shopping. And of course, it's Halloween was over with last month on the 31st. So I went out on the first one. I got my Social Security check. And I went shopping and picked up some chocolate. I shouldn't have done that. I gained a couple of pounds trying to lose weight. Well, it's kind of hard when you got Reese's peanut butter cups and you want to eat them. I also got some other candy the other day when I went out on the 7th. Shouldn't have done that, but I did. So anyhow, of course, it's Thanksgiving month. I intend to get some pies and we're going to have a ham. So what I do is we're going to eat our ham from our survival pantry and our prepping pantry stuff. And some of the stuff we rotated. So we've got some of the stuff already. Black olives, we've got green olives, we've got pickles. We got yams. All I need to do is get some marshmallows, the pies, and a few other little things. Some finger foods too would be good. I like to have finger foods along with the main meal stuff. Eat over like 2 or 3 days. I'm not much of a turkey person, so there's not going to be any turkeys this month. Um, so, all right, so Israeli and Hamas war. That's still going on. People keep talking about the draft. Got to ask yourself, are you going to get drafted? Are you willing to go fight? You don't got a choice. If they draft you, you either go to prison or you go run away to Canada. And Canada will probably be in the war too, so they'll probably return you to the United States and you'll go to prison if you run. Just thought I'd mention that. For those of you that are young enough to worry about this, like the 18 to 45 group. Now, of course, some people higher up ranks and more important stuff like doctors and nurses and stuff may get drafted or asked to come back in that are even older. So you might want to think about that. Of course, we got our Fab 5 or 4 or whatever it is, along with that one black guy. The woman from that's promoting Hamas, she's got a flag outside of her thing. I don't understand why she's even here. Maybe she should pack her stuff up and take her finances and move to Gaza. There she could work for the Gazans and the Palestinians. Now, I don't have anything against Palestinians, but they did the Hamas are Palestinians, and Hamas, there's Hezbollah, there's the Houthis down in Yemen, Hezbollah's up in Lebanon, and they're all backed by Iran. So I could just see us getting into a fight with Iran very soon. Picture that happening too. That's why I'm saying there might be a draft, because we got Russia on one front and we got Iran down on the other. Now, is it going to be a good fight? No, we're going to take them out quick. It's just as simple as that. But it might drag on long enough that they need more soldiers. And then, of course, they're going to have to keep taking care of the place. So you might want to think about that. Remember, put some food, some water, and toilet paper. Anything you think you might need. Wet wipes are good. That way, if the water ever goes out, they're saying, oh, they might attack our infrastructure. Well, if the power goes out, you're going to have water to drink. Remember, it's 3 minutes without air, 3 days without water, and 3 weeks without food. Well, we got a lot of food. And I've actually got a lot of water, which I'm trying to increase a little bit here and there. I just added in an extra package of pineapple juices. So now we got an extra 3 days of pineapple juice. So to go along with all the other things we got, I've got V8 energy, and I got sports drinks, and I got water, and I got fruit drink, sodas, bubbly and stuff like that. And I got some regular soda and some Coca-Cola with caffeine in it. I'm testing to see how long that stuff stays good for. I've got some stuff. I've got about 11 things and a couple of teas and some Hawaiian punch. Now, the punch seems to stay good for a long time. The teas, same thing. As long as you don't get mold in them, it should be okay. I try to keep mine out of the sun and out of sight. So there we go. And I've got tubs. I put the water in the tubs because they say, well, sometimes these bottles will lose their seal, and I don't want it going all over the place. So, and damaging our carpet or anything. Probably going to have to live here for another 2 years. We're saving towards moving out. As I see it, it's going to be either September of 25 or September of 26 at this point. We may be a year off of our plans, but I'm hoping at least by September 25 to find a piece of property. I was thinking about moving to Tennessee, but I'm thinking just stay in Georgia and get a piece of land out in the boonies and just slowly fix it up. I mean, if push comes to shove and things fall apart, there isn't going to be anyone that's going to come and tell us we can't live there. And we got this apartment here. So we may end up keeping it longer. You never know. But life's good. I can't complain. My tooth, I'm on about 25 days now, I think it is. Or maybe it's, about 23, 24 days. It's actually gone down from up here to just about right at the tooth, as far as anything bothering me. And I can actually sleep through the night pretty good. I don't know why it took so long to heal up. I can now feel it when I touch the gum. There's a scar tissue or something firming up. So remember, if you can, and it looks like we're going to go to war, you might want to get your dentistry all taken care of. Because I still have one down here and another one over here that lost a filling. It's going to end up costing me about $700 more, maybe close to $8. I don't know. Maybe $820. I'm hoping not that much. We'll see. And okay, and let's see what else. I wrote down some stuff here. I'm going to look at it. Survival stuff. Yeah. So I worked on my room. As you can see, I took down my train. I've got stuff together. I'm making lists of things we need. I got a vacuum sealer. We're buying that for a Christmas present for the house. I'm going to vacuum seal all my ammunition, and I'm going to vacuum seal future food. So when I rotate, the food will last even longer, like, the macaroni, spaghetti, beans, rice, stuff like that. Now, I did try to buy some rice already in metallic containers, inside those um, fake metal mylar bags, like the yellow rice and stuff, which we're going to try some of that in the next couple of months because it'll been close to a year that I have it put away. I buy other things, I buy mashed potatoes, and I've got a bunch of stuff stored in jars that have been vacuum sealed. And I feel as long as the seal's good, the stuff's good, you know. And I got about 12 jars of coffee and 12 jars of cookies. And now I did rotate the cookies. I do that once a year, right after my birthday. And right now I got to rotate some water and some packages. So the next 2 or 3 months will be those. And continue buying some water and different things that we need. Um, the truck needs, of course, the air conditioning still, which I'm hoping to do. And I need to tune it up. I'm figuring January maybe or February. I'll tune it up. I'm going to try to do it myself. If not, in March, I'll have to take it down and pay somebody to put the parts in. But I want to put some more high performance parts and stuff. I want to fix my truck up a little bit. It's a V6, but it's got a tow transmission in it, so you can tow stuff. And one of our ultimate goals is, after we save up $12,000, is to um, buy a trailer first. And there's a place you can store it for 40 or 50 bucks a month, and he lets people do that. And I intend to have him do some work on it, like seal the roof. I'll take it camping and do some of it myself too, but let him seal the roof. And then I want to have solar panels put in. I'm gonna get a couple of good quality batteries and put them in there, and then have them hook them up to some solar panels and a charge controller, and have some wiring. I have my truck wired up for towing, but I don't know if there's enough power going out to the rear wiring thing when it's hooked to the trailer to charge the batteries. So I may have to pay them to put in a heavier duty wire out to that. I'd rather have them do that than me. Doing the best I can, doing as much as I can. Of course, I'll put solar lights in it like we did our camper van before we moved in here. That works out good. It gives you enough light for what you need at night, because you're probably sleeping at night. The only time you need the light is a little light that's battery operated by where your bathroom is. So, but I have been trying to, I was going to go buy plywood and some insulation foam, and the kind with the reflecting stuff on it, they use like in restaurants and stuff. And I'm going to put it on the floor above the plastic liner, and I'm going to tape it in place, and I'm going to put a sheet of plywood in there. I think it's about 4 feet wide there. So remember, I put my plywood sheet in there. I think it fit right between those wheels in that thing. I'm going to measure it, though, just to make sure, and have them trim it so it comes back to the tailgate. And I'm going to put that in there, and then I'm going to measure the area in front of the rear, the rear wheels, and behind the rear wheels, and have them cut me some plywood that would fit there out of another sheet. I'll put the extra sheet of wood away, and I intend to do that, and then hopefully we'll be able to save up some money in April, May, or June. We'll be able to get a canopy and put on that truck, because that would be nice. I would like to build a bed in the back of it, maybe some storage things about the width of the tire wheel wells, so we could still carry wood in our truck when we get a cabin or fixing it up. That's part of our survival prepping thing, Hopefully all that works out for us. And once we achieve that goal, then it's just a matter of getting some tools and saving some money up and setting up solar on that, maybe with a battery. I've got one battery all set up that you can charge off of solar panels, and you can also charge off of a charger, so you can plug it in your house. You could plug it into a generator, and so on. And then, of course, by the end of the year, I'd like to have a generator too, besides having the truck ready to go as camping. So I can charge that battery, and we can watch TV and we could do other things. I'd like to replace that battery if the money's there for that too. Again, this is survival, low income survival prepping and survival. Um, Anyhow, remember, take care of all your family. Give them all hugs, kisses, tell them how much you love them. Remember, if you're watching this, you are the resistance. Goodbye.